Do you feel like you deserve to be in that discussion already for a title shot?
Of course, why not? I did hard work for that. I'm ready.
This kid's different than any fighter I have ever come across in my entire career.
He might tap. It looks like his right hand was pressing his tap.
Hey, so what now? Say something! So what now? I own you boys! This is Chechen!
On August 16th, 2025, the Chechen Predator returns to the UFC's brightest stage, finally stepping into battle for the long-awaited middleweight crown against the South African powerhouse.
Still undefeated!
With that in mind, let's rewind and relive the most unforgettable performances of Borz that shocked the world.
I'm come from Chechnya originally. I grew up in my country till 19. So after 19, I moved to Sweden. That was tough time, hard time. In my country was the war when I grew up, and after the war as well. So I told that before as well. My life wasn't like sugar, you know.
We kick things off with Khamzat Chimaev's unforgettable entrance onto the elite MMA scene.
When I start MMA, I always think I'm gonna be champion in the UFC. But now it's going so crazy fast, you know. I was thinking it's gonna be like that, always.
Before entering the world's best league, this Chechen-Swedish phenom had already racked up 6 straight victories, all finished early and decisively.
Oh! Chimaev drops him!
That hand power.
Oh, big hammer fist! That's it! That's it!
When lions see me, they run around. Nobody sees there's animals like here, but these animals take over.
His raw aggression and dominant style immediately caught the eyes of UFC executives, especially during the height of the global pandemic when the sport needed fresh energy. On July 16, 2020, Chimaev made his octagon debut against American veteran John Phillips at UFC on ESPN 13. His first performance in the UFC was nothing short of extraordinary. The Chechen dominated every aspect of the fight. Although Phillips somehow survived the chaotic opening round, the second one was a different story. Just under a minute into round 2, Khamzat locked in a devastating Darce choke, forcing the tap and making an instant statement.
If I come to kill somebody, take my money. Outside, I respect all the guys. I like to speak with my opponent, joke with them, and I don't know why people hate me sometimes. I'm love this shit. I come for everybody and show good fights and take money, be happy, fellas.
The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special, he's different. He wants to fight again, so.
He earned a performance bonus and made his intentions clear. He was here to run through the entire division. But one spectacular win wasn't enough for a fighter like Chimaev. Just 10 days later, he stunned the entire MMA community by stepping into the cage again at the very next UFC event. This time, his opponent was Irish newcomer Rhys McKee, a fighter who was signed specifically to get slaughtered by a young and hungry up-and-comer. McKee was utterly overwhelmed and offered nothing in return as Khamzat ragdolled him from start to finish. Chimaev took him down and pummeled him relentlessly until the referee had seen enough.
I know it's not like movie like Rocky Balboa, like he want to fight and get the title shot. I'm gonna take this soon.
But even that wasn't the end of the madness. Just 2 months later, Chimaev returned to the octagon again, this time to face a brash American veteran in Gerald Meerschaert. Though Gerald was far from being a title contender, his vast experience gave him confidence. Perhaps too much of it.
And guess what? If he's one of those tough guys that talks about, oh, I tap, that's fine. I'll snap your arm off or I'll put you to sleep. I've put 2 people to sleep in the UFC already, so it's nothing new to me.
He openly mocked the Chechen in the lead-up, underestimating the storm heading his way.
You think you're black belt?
Yeah.
Who give you
You'll
this
find
black
out
belt? I have blue belt. I'm gonna choke you out.
You can go ahead and try there, buddy.
You have to give me your black belt to me.
Fans expected to see some grappling exchanges, given both fighters' wrestling credentials. But Borz had other plans. With a single thunderous punch, Chimaev knocked Meerschaert out cold in just 17 seconds. No wrestling, no ground game, just raw, terrifying power.
He won his debut in July. 66 days later, he's 3-0. But DC, what about these numbers? Total strikes: 124-2 against John Phillips in his debut, 68-0 against Rhys, McKee, and 4-0 against Gerald Meerschaert. He knocks Gerald Meerschaert out.
Next up, the war that stripped away the aura of invincibility, but cemented Chimaev as a warrior. In April 2022, after dismantling Jingliang in his return from short retirement due to the health issues,
That is it! 10-0! The hype is real! Khamzat Chimaev remarkably does it again!
the Chechen sought to break straight into the welterweight title picture.
I just wanna fight, bro. Fight. I love this shit, bro. I'm here and to fight and make money and be happy and give this shit to you guys.
His next test was the ever-dangerous Gilbert Burns, a former title challenger and all-around beast. Leading up to UFC 273, Chimaev attempted to rattle Burns with trash talk and mind games.
Hey, I'm gonna smash that guy, knock him out 1 minute, guys. I promise you. He's too little, boy.
Let's do it, can't wait!
Scared, boy, you know. I said to him yesterday, show his power, and he turned around, you know. I was there.
But when fight night came, Gilbert wasn't fazed. Instead, the two engaged in one of the bloodiest, most violent 3-round brawls in the whole UFC history. Chimaev, believing he could finish the Brazilian with his hands, took a lot more damage than expected, and the Brazilian pushed him to the brink. But in the end, Khamzat's relentless pressure and sheer will earned him a unanimous decision victory, his toughest test to that point. Though he won, he walked away with bruises, and fans finally saw he was human after all.
I was too excited to knock him out, you know. I was like, say to everybody all week, gonna knock him out, gonna knock him out. I tried to knock him out, you know. That was wrong for me from the beginning. The guy was tough, I didn't accept that.
Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. I apologize, everybody. I am in very weird waters here. This has never happened in the history of this company. So trust me when I tell you this is the right decision not to do this press conference right now. And yeah.
You might remember that Khamzat was originally set to fight Nate Diaz at UFC 279 in September 2022. But a dramatic shakeup saw Diaz pulled from the matchup, and Kevin Holland stepped up at the 11th hour. Despite the last-minute opponent switch, Chimaev was unfazed.
Say that now, you bitch!
You're not about that life, kid. You're not about it, kid.
You're my bitch! Come on!
They stop that shit. I don't know. I wanna move canteen that shit.
Hey, this is Chechen, motherfucker! Shut up, guys! And I'll fuck you boy up! I fucking backstage as well!
It all happened for good reason, but all these guys claiming they're gangsters, they're not gangsters. They wear makeup for the HD cameras, and that's as simple as it is.
Fighting at a catchweight, he treated Holland like just another prey. From the opening bell, the Chechen Borz shot for a takedown, wrapped himself around the trailblazer like a constrictor, and never let go. Within minutes, Holland was tapping out, completely overwhelmed by the pressure. It was another dominant and lightning-fast finish for Khamzat, proving that even with no preparation for the exact opponent, he's a nightmare for anyone.
I'm the most dangerous guy here. I got a coming for everyone. Nobody can stop me. If I die in the cage. I never leave that cage now. It's my home.
We'll see. I don't know. I said to you, like, I'm gonna go back and listen to my coach. If he said go 170, we go 171. He said like heavyweight, we go heavyweight. So I don't care. I do my training camp, and how he says we train hard, never stop. I'm gonna go back like after tomorrow, going back and directly going to the gym.
Pavlovich, you dead, man. Be sure, come up to the cage, beat you up, send you back in the package to Brazil. But still in Brazil, they don't want you. No countries recognize you.
After defeating Kevin Holland, Chimaev went radio silent. There was only training clips on the internet, and that's it, while there wasn't even a hint at the news about his future opponent. Eventually, In mid-2023, news broke he was set to face Paulo Costa at UFC 294 in October, a fight fans had been craving for months due to their intense online rivalry.
Look at this. Meerschaert has no chance. Zero. I'm gonna destroy him.
But just weeks before fight night, Costa surprisingly pulled out due to a hand surgery.
He had so many fights, he jumped out and didn't make weight. And everyone speak about I didn't make weight, once in my life. And there was some plans to do that some way. It's not my plans. I can't say everything here.
But the one to take this fight on short notice happened to be a former welterweight champion and one of the best fighters of the modern era, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
Usman is like a fighter like me, but he's old version, new, it's like different. Like iPhones come out, his iPhone's 5, I'm like pro,
I've already said it before, I might not be the best striker, I might not be the best grappler, but when it comes to mixing it up, I'm the best in the world.
If you're the best, why you lost? Last 2 fights, you lost.
You're right, but that's part of being human, and that's a lesson I guess I have to teach you.
But his accolades didn't matter to Khamzat. He walked into the octagon as if it were any other night, stared Usman down, and put on a suffocating performance. For the first time, fans saw the Nigerian look completely powerless inside the cage. Chimaev imposed his will, even getting 10-8 score in the first and secured a decision victory, notching his 13th win and further establishing himself as a true force to be reckoned with.
And the main event will be former middleweight champion Robert Whittaker versus 13-0 undefeated Khamzat Chimaev to see who will be the #1 contender for the UFC middleweight championship.
And now, we come to the most important and shocking moment of Chimaev's career so far. Originally, the UFC intended for Khamzat to fight former middleweight champ Robert Whittaker earlier in the year. But due to health issues, Borz was replaced by Ikram Aliskerov, a dangerous and highly skilled rising contender. Unfortunately for Aliskerov, Whittaker made short work of him, brutally knocking him out in under 2 minutes. It was a loud reminder of the level required to compete with the division's elite.
I told everybody, I'm the boogeyman, I'm the best in the world, and I'm the most dangerous matchup for anyone in the division.
Still, the UFC circled back and rebooked the fight for the co-main event of UFC 308 in October. And when the cage doors closed, all doubts about the real level of Khamzat are vanished.
You have to start a little slower this weekend against another former champion?
No, I'm gonna be myself, man. It's just gonna go and fight with this guy, man. So if he run away, I'm gonna run after him. If we're gonna fight, I'm gonna fight, so...
I have 25 minutes with him, he has 25 minutes with me, and, I'm gonna leave it all there.
I don't think so, we'll need 25.
Chimaev stormed Whittaker like a wild beast, took him down with ease, and wrapped around him like a predator stalking prey. Within minutes, he locked in a crushing face crank and forced legendary Bobby Knuckles to tap from the sheer pressure. Now that was a statement. Not only did Chimaev beat a former champion, he annihilated him.
Yeah, before coming here, they showed it for me, but I felt something was wrong with his chin when I push it, but feels bad for that. So didn't mean to break somebody's chin, but it's my work, make somebody pain and make me happy and my family.
Yeah, I think Khamzat is an incredible fighter, but you're fighting in the top 5 of the UFC, everybody's incredible fighters. He has this one thing that works for him and it's been good, but Khamzat is an absolute animal.
So what's next for Khamzat Chimaev? Will he be able to break that plot armor of Dricus Du Plessis?
And people are breaking down my style and saying how smart it is. And a lot of those things, I go, what are you talking about? I don't even think about that. People are going, oh, look how he's planned, he steps inside with his foot, then outside. And I go, what?
Or the South African Lion will get that W via falling piano.
What do you think, guys? How I done with this guy, Rob? How he done? Rob took him down. So if Rob took him down, so there is salam alaikum.
Leave your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos. And of course, hit the like button if you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one.